Hi YouTube, welcome to Market Watch. It's the time of the week to talk about the Digimon card game market. And in today's Market Watch, I want to talk about things that you should invest in today, things you should most definitely not invest in today, and then some just learning experiences from past events. Today is going to be a very educational one, like they all are, but I think this one would put an emphasis on the learning. So I hope you enjoy this. I'm going to slightly change it up a little bit. You might notice a bit of a difference or two comparatively. Even though it's going to look the same formula, even though it's going to look like the same stuff, there's going to be some moderation in the choice of words and all that. So I hope you guys enjoy this more direct approach. And if you do, please like the video, subscribe, all that, yeah, leave a comment. I lost my train of thought. Smash potatoes, that notification bell, that way you know when all these videos go live. Okay, Omnimon market here. There's nothing too crazy. So we're just gonna proceed as per normal. Leopardmon Altart is a card you should probably think about investing in today or really soon. You guys see that Leopardmon X antibody getting a BT13? That card's crazy. So I'm expecting this card to really go up in price. I think that the Leopardmon X deck stuff has the potential to be tier 1. I'm going to be real with you. I look at the cards, I read the cards, I see the other support in the set, I see what we have right now. Plus we still have HPD and other crazy tools that you can use, like Quartzmon. I don't see how the Leopardmon deck in EX5 isn't tier 1, to be honest. I'd be super surprised. So I think Leopardmon Altar, even if it's not going to be tier 1, it will receive hype inflation as EX5 rears its ugly head into the format at some point. So I think this is a good investment. I think you invest in this. Belphamon is been doing a little bit of an up and down, as you guys can see. Spiked a little bit when it did well, and now it's starting to climb back down in price. There's a lot of listings right now, 82 listings. So when you see something like this, when you see 82 listings, you know what I mean, going down, that means you don't really touch the card right now. You can touch it if you want. If you want to buy some for yourself, I mean, if you're not thinking about investing or whatever, go for it. But if I'm looking to buy this, I'm trying to buy them for twos, threes at the most, and then flip them during Ultimate Cup season when people will undeniably be topping Ultimate Cups with Belphamon. So food for thought there. These lottery cards, okay? Most lottery cards are not really standing the test of time. This Alphamon ain't doing it. Prize cards, for the most part, ain't doing it. It's crazy. Lottery cards are just, they start off really strong when the set comes out. And then all of them, for the most part, not all of them, crash. So my recommendation for lottery cards, take this advice going forward and do it. Excuse me there. If you pull a lottery card on release, have a fun little experiment with yourself. Sell it for a high price, and then later on, for your if it's something you want to collect, right? Sell it when it comes out if you get it for a high price, and then a few months down the road, buy it back later from someone else, and see how much money you've made from it. Think of it like shorting stocks. You know what I mean? The principle is kind of sort of the same. Basically, what you're trying to do is trying to get really good value out of a card that you're going to just end up with anyway in the end. You're going to end up with a gold Alphamon, let's say, at the end of the day. So why not milk it, right? We've seen this all the time with the Alphamon, the Darkness Bagra, the Shoutmon Superior, even the Omnimon from like the last lottery card, those Work Defeat. Most of them just do this. So I think it's a pretty safe bet. If it's a booster set lottery card, this is probably what I would do, in my opinion. That's what I would do. Agumon X, very interesting card. It is going down in price right now. Don't touch this card right now. The reason why is because people are playing it less and less, and it is going in the downhill specter right now. But BT14 is around the corner. And with a new War Greymon and Agumon support and a starter deck, tier 1 for sure, Agu X will see a lot of play again. So think about that. Again, look for the dip and then try to buy when you're comfortable if you want to try to flip it later. And you most certainly will be able to do that for sure. Jesmon GX. Not something I would touch right now with Ultimate Cup rearing its head. I would not touch this card right now. It is going up in price. You should sell right now. And then buy back later for cheap. Just do it. Just try it. Just try it. You gotta place adjustment on GXs. You're not planning on playing an Ultimate Cup. You sell them now for like, what, 30 bucks? And then buy them back during Ultimate Cup format for even 25s. Maybe it's not worth the hassle to you, but if you have a lot of them, it could be worth it. You never know. You never know. Just trying to get your heads into kind of the card flipping brain, because I do this for a living. I don't hide that. This is part of my income sources. I look for the card deals, I buy the card deals, and then I sell for even more. And I'm pretty accurate. I'm pretty spot on. Obviously, I haven't gone broke doing this, otherwise I would just stop doing this. So clearly whatever I'm doing is right. So definitely to keep, trust the advice to, just listen to the theory. Event Pack 4 cards, just a regular Event Pack 4 reminder. They're pretty cheap right now. They're going to get a little more cheaper, and then Event Pack 5 is going to come out. So keep your eyeball on that. Ancient Greymons, $11 going down. You could probably grab them for 10s. I think you should do that. Ancient Greymon's in a funny spot right now where it's really bad against Balfamon. So that sucks. To be real. As long as Ancient Greymon doesn't have any hard outs, it can dominate a format, in my opinion, as I showed in BT11. But yeah, right now it's just kind of sad. Arrested on Superior Mode. This is the same theory as with the Justmon GX. This will be unplayable during Ultimate Cup. Now, it is going back up in price. And I think you should take advantage of that and sell your copies now. Buy some cheaper later. That's what I would do. Now, if you watch this market watch, you keep your eyeball on it, and you see it keep going up for some reason, anomalies do occur. That's just how life works sometimes. Even the stock market, anomalies occur. You might want to make sure to keep an eyeball on this, because it is headed up. Even though it really shouldn't be headed up, it is headed up. So keep that in mind. Akihyo, Ringdo, and Taiga. Tamers like this are always good investable value, right? Because maybe an Altart Tamer like this, maybe we get red vaccine support, maybe we get another wave. That'll cause this card to go up in hype. Maybe we get more Tyrannomon stuff. This will cause this card to go up in hype. You know what I mean? They're not bad ideas. If you can grab these cards for cheap and just hold them, usually they end up being worth it in the end. We've seen Taigas explode. We've seen other Tamers explode. It does it. It just does the thing. So keep that in mind. Leomon here. Chilling at 10. Going up in price. Sold for 16 recently, which is absolutely wild to me. This is one of those cards that, you know, if there's good Leomon support, good Jerrymon support. Good Jerry support, this card will go back up in price. You never know. I think 10s or less are good deals for this card, and I don't think a card like this will ever be phased out until it actually gets power crept. Which may happen. You never know. It is Bandai. They do that sometimes, you know? Analog Man pre-release stamp is down because obviously Machine Dramon is not worth it. I think people know that. I think an odd Machine Dramon top is not enough to give this deck steam anymore. And the market does not have confidence in it. Now, I would wait for this card to go down before you grab more copies, but I will warn you that the meta can impact stuff like this. And if I'm wrong, and Machine Dramon tops like top 16's 3 spots in the next Ultimate Cup, I might have some egg on my face. So always approach with caution. You never really know what can happen, but yeah, Analog Man. Alt-Art memory boosts. We have the new ones, the new arts coming soon. It might cause these ones to go down in price. I would sell them at a high price now while you can. Gallantmon. Not a lot of listings still. This card is going to go crazy. You can buy these cheap ones and make a profit on them immediately if you want to do that. Sometimes it's a strategy that I imply. You know, if I'm seeing cards cheap with each player, I'll buy them off Facebook Marketplace and then I'll sell them for profit. I'll just do that. I will do that. You can do it too. That's what these market watches are for the most part. Good, smart financial decisions when it comes to buying and selling cards. War Greymon. Going up. I would avoid this right now. It might, War Greymon sees play. War Greymon's good. We'll see play in Ultimate Cup. Across Time is really interesting. I wanted to bring this up. If you look at this set, there is a lot of value Like, if you still open boxes, there's a good chance that your alternate arts make it worth your value. But then you got Shine as a super. You got Quartz as a super. You have freaking, where is it? Beals X is a super. Now Gallantmon is a super. Freaking War Greymon is going up as a super. Like, supers aren't that bad in this set. BT12 is one of those sets where you can like still buy a box today and probably feel good. Now you want to get it for cheaper than $67 if you can, but like it's good stuff. And if you pull one of these, you're golden. Or you're chilling. I guess if you pull one of these, you're doing fine too. You know what I mean? So it's fine. It's all good in the hood. Store championship cards. So the new ones are not on TCG Player yet, but the old ones are about to be phased out, to my understanding. So this is the time to grab them if you think they have investable value. Megadeth, maybe, you know, it's one of those cards that could go up, meta dependent, right? But things like Sistermons, Crimson Blazes, you know, things like that, I don't know. It could be worth it. We have next Dorumon here. Dorumon is a $5 rare, seemingly going up. I don't think this card goes anywhere. Whenever this card gets support, like whenever Alphamon gets support, or whatever, X antibody strategy, the deck gets support, I can tuck Dorumon and use it and abuse it, they'll go up in price. It's just a good card. It is just a good card. Look at your bulk. You might have some, honestly. Sell for $5. Easy money. Pretty good. Last card today is pre-release Chumon. With the poop deck always getting support, pre-release poop cards, never a bad idea. And this one right now is going through not a hype spike, but people don't want to buy it right now because it's expensive. But give it time, it'll be a lot more expensive probably. That's it. That's it for this week's Market Watch. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I will see you later. Bye!